basketball.
To get it going in the second, Matt and Jack.
Over that run by the Bucks. Raptors shot just 3 of 11, Jack, with 3 turnovers. You mentioned it, the defense of Milwaukee. Here's Scotty's short corner, and the bucket is good. Bucks now shooting 52%. After that slow start, Gary, the 3 doesn't go. He's shooting it much down. Better. Yeah, much better. And there's Bobby Portis, Kelly Olynyk with a rebound, and Gary shooting 40% overall on the season from 3-point range.
That's what they brought him in for, and after a tough start, he's really come on.
Spent 3.5 seasons with the Toronto Raptors, acquired from Portland. Here's Kelly, ball fake, pops out.
Really nice look, beautiful move.
Here's Lillard. I mentioned a team that struggled a little bit as of late. So much of that has to do with just players being under the weather, not being available. Lopez stretches it out.
Great green to Lopez before the defense could react. That's beautifully done.
Gary reaching in, and it's a clean look. Lopez on Scotty. Trying to be physical with them, and Barnes over top Lopez. That is tough, high degree of difficulty.
You're right about that. As you know, Matty D, you said it, because he's such a terrific shot blocker, and he alters shots as well. He contests so beautifully.
Lillard up top, shot clock down. Here's Lillard, drive, corner, Lopez again. And the shot doesn't go as R.J. Barrett grabs it. R.J. shovels it over to Quick. He's going to launch. And it's going to be off the back of the iron. Scotty the hustling rebound, but right to his former teammate Gary Trent Jr. Now wearing green. Lopez.
Oh, beautiful
great
high-low. Portis, excellent team basketball.
Barnes, great shield by Quick, and Scotty B lays it up and through.
I call that a brush screen. You said shield, like an excuse me screen.
Hello.
Just kind of getting away. Whoop-de-doo, and Scotty B off to the races.
Lillard in the paint.
He plays with you out on the perimeter, and then he can get by you at the basket.
Raptors 7 of their 8 wins here at home as AJ.
And you got to play him because he's got that kind of range. He's made so many.
Tagging at Tangerine Hoop, showing us how you fan in the past 30 years for a chance to be featured later in the broad. Milwaukee dropped 4 or 5, including 2 losses to Brooklyn, team that the Raptors defeated. And who knows? And then you know, with Lillard and Yao goes to that next level.
I honestly like the bracket they're in right now. I mean, they would theoretically play Orlando in the first round, a young team. And then if they were to ever get by Orlando, they'd have Cleveland. Yeah. And as good as Cleveland is,
you'd rather see them than Boston in the second round. There's
I just think because they don't have that experience of winning a title, so a lot of expectation would be on them.
Lillard.
I mean, look, I love Cleveland's team. I think they're terrific. Kenny Atkinson's done a fabulous job with their club, but they got to prove it in the second season as well.
Here's a soft touch once again by Barnes. He's got.
And now you got the wide receiver from the Dolphins, Tyreek Hill. He's not happy up. I mean, the weather's beautiful. You got palm trees, no state income tax. The guys want out. What's the story?
There's Lillard. Shot doesn't go. Jacked
a little nervous.
Here's Shed into the front court with Barnes, Pirtle, Baji, and the rookie out of Baylor, Jacoby Walter. Scotty. Oh, great dish. The foul.
Very nimble, athletic. He's had a heck of a year for the Raptors.
Averaging a double-double, 69% at the foul line. His last double-double was December the 9th. That was against New York. Out here's Walter. Raptors trail by only 7. Then Jacoby. Turnover. Here's Lopez. Lillard getting by Walter. The help is there, and it's Pirtle.
Lillard, so you get a block on him. That's impressive.
Green, the 3, and it's
screens, the cutting, relocation, spotting up. He's got solid size as well.
Here's Pirtle. Shot doesn't go, out of the University of Northern Iowa. The Panthers, the purple and gold. Here's Lopez. Another. Is that right?
We played them in Hawaii. Eldon Miller was the.
In the history of what is a.
He's played 10 guys: Abaji, Brown, Shed, Olynyk, and have to be made on this roster.
You go back to the 60s, Jack, Elvin Hayes.
The Big E.
The Big E, and then, of course, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream, and Clyde Drexler. And it's Gary Trent Jr.
Guy Lewis, their coach.
And they are back, and they're in the Big 12 now.
Chat with Kelvin quite a bit when he was in the league. He's an outstanding coach.
Giannis up top with Green, Lopez.
His guys really guard.
Yes, they do. Play hard. They get coached. Lopez, 3. Lopez, 3 of 5 from three-point range. Jack Armstrong, he's got 9 points. 49-34. Here's RJ. Lillard on him. Work it with Yak. He's going to get a little bit of room at that time.
And they went with the screen, and now he got him on his hip. So very crafty.
Giannis, the reverse slam dunk.
Giannis, those two on the same page in unison.
Giannis has 7 dimes, Jack. You know, that size right there, vision running the floor.
Side screening action.
Lopez. Here's Prince. Rollins. Shot doesn't go. Spent time with Golden State initially. And a whistle and a foul. And then, so you go bring in a Ryan Rollins now for them. And back in.
They have so much money invested in him. Being that big-time third option if he can ever get back to what he was.
More close to bench in his first 5 and then started the last 7.
Get him going, that'll really help.
Coming off of the bench, Jack, he's shooting 46% from 3 is Gary. Here's Quick now. RJ getting downhill, high off the window. 12.4 points in the paint. That's 10th in the NBA. Under 4 minutes here in the first half. Giannis gives it. Gary, 3. Got it.
You can see Grady Dick without vision on Giannis, and then when the ball went out, he couldn't find him.
The no-look. Scott. Well, how about this? BBQ, 11 points for Barrett. Barnes, 13, and Quick's got 11. Lopez came in over his last 3 games, 1 of 10 from 3. He's now 3 for 6. Barnes backing in on Trent. Here comes that help. Doesn't matter. Barnes is going to fade and take the shot, but a little bit too strong. Lopez up at the iron. Barnes, a block of 6 seasons as a head coach. 13 years in the league, 8.
To his roots because he grew up in Chicago and played college basketball at Marquette in Milwaukee.
Yeah, went to Marquette. I remember as a youngster being up in Chicago in the summertime, watching him in a Pro-Am pickup game when he was at Marquette, and just a dominant player. Then remember back then, you walk into a high school gym and hey, these guys are some of the Bulls and Doc. So you go check it out. Here's Quick. Pirtle.
Creativity that time by Quickly, only his 2nd assist. .205 left here in the first half.
They share the building in Milwaukee. Marquette and the Bucks. Out-serve for him. And Bobby Portis underneath.
Marquette ranked.
And offensive foul on a man. Marquette University.
Oh, I agree. What a terrific program, and they're committed to winning.
Yeah, they are. A lot of schools say they are. They are. Shot doesn't go. BBQ has scored or assisted, Jack, on 43 of the Raptors' 45 points. Here's Abaji, Scotty, RJ, and it's going to be part of the schedule. Giannis up top, Barnes guards him. Giannis trying to get downhill, double comes, pass stolen. RJ Barrett, and Barrett with the fit. Doesn't take many threes.
Play to your strengths and stay away from your weaknesses.
Well, just have shooting around him, right, for the spacing. Antonio with Victor Wembanyama right now. They're currently 8th. When you get that piece, the time is now, right?
He's a lot smaller.
Yeah.
So when that time's there, you got to pounce.
Here's Scotty. Gary goes for the steal. Giannis ahead now. Trent Jr. lays it up in 3. Here's Quick with Barrett, Barnes, Yak, and Abaji. And it's going to be a turn. Here's Portis. Shot doesn't go, and the first half
spiraled from there. So I'm looking for that first 6 minutes that we had when we started the game to continue in the second half, guys.
Yeah, the three-point shot. It's interesting to note that they've given up 31 threes in the last 3 halves.
And if you look at those last 3 halves, Matty D, 93 to 33. The Raptors minus 60 in those 3 halves in terms of the home run ball.
Getting outshot at that 3-point line, and it continues there as that 3 is good.
In today's NBA, that is a dramatic swing, hard to deal with.
And a turnover. Giannis with 11 assists, 7 rebounds, 8 rebounds, make it in 7. In the middle of the NBA, 14th in attempts. They are 8th in makes. Here's Dame. Lopez over to Giannis. Here's Lillard. Lopez, he's going to stretch it out. And Jackson with a hustling rebound. Back over now to Prince. Giannis on the inside, behind the back. It started with the hockey. Bobby Portis, 37.5. Lopez, 36. Prince at 44.
Green at 45.
Right. I mean, so, you know, Middleton's at 40 right now. Jackson's at 35, so it's there.
Yeah, the roster construction in terms of what they're trying to do around Giannis is there. Now you got to stay healthy, and you got to improve down the stretch.
Offense. Scotty now over to Grady. Grady played 13 minutes in the first half. He's yet to make a shot. Lillard loses over his 4. Milwaukee, Grady steps into the 3. Shakes his head, can't believe that he missed it. Playing in his 30th game. HOF, Hall of Fame. So when you give your autograph out, you just put HOF and then the year you went in. Just like Jack Armstrong at Niagara. That shot to, you know, maybe not technically, but ceremonially, you certainly have been a ceremonious. Come on. Quickly, the corner 3 doesn't go.
Who's say? I don't think Niagara is going to put me in. I don't think I'll make it there.
There's a couple of pubs along the way, Jack, here and there.
I would say I'd make there.
Yeah. In fact, there's a place in Milwaukee that I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love that place.
Here's a fading shot by
the beer hall. Yeah. Big mugs, nice pretzels.
What more could you ask for?
Heaven on earth.
Here's RJ Barrett. Barrett operating, kicks it. Grady with a great look. In and out. Offensive rebound. Good job by.
And away from the shot block of Giannis.
Here's Lopez. And the Raptors get a turnover. It's quickly to Barnes. Here's Barrett. Finds Grady in the corner. Another good look.
He's got that supreme confidence. And for this 5-man unit to truly, truly work, all 5 of them have to be able to play at that high level.
Jack, Raptors are just 2 of 16 from 3. Second chance. Here's Lillard. And he
42-6.
Yeah, so you can see the score, and that's certainly a piece of it. And they've attempted 12 more threes. Here's Lillard looking at Jackson. Jackson in the corner. It's Prince with a three. And mine for any NBA team.
It's a lot of work.
This is the most of anybody, or any team, I should say. Here's RJ. Both do an outstanding job. Here's a jumper. Lillard with Giannis. Working with Lopez. Jackson and Prince. And a turnover. Barrett, lead pass. Barnes attacking. Left hand. Give a little bit of a pushback here.
Yeah, good run that time.
Lillard got it in the... He has 20. Extremely efficient. 7 of his 11 shots are threes. He's gotten to the line 7 times. He's 6 of 7. Raptors trail 81-56. Here's Barrett. So RJ Barrett doing his thing. He's got 17. Barnes with 17. Jackson, Lopez. Inside his first made bucket. That's not a 3. Hurdle. His shot doesn't go. And Giannis with a board. Giannis spinning. Pulls it back. He's got Yak in space. Decides to give it up. Gets it back. Now looks to attack. Does.
The team is putting on a clinic of just beautiful offensive basketball.
And Barrett's got
to RJ stepping right into that.
RJ Barrett averaging 23 points. Giannis, by the way, is a point away from a triple-double. And Taurean Prince was falling out of bounds. He finds Jackson, and Jackson gets that one to curl all the way through.
They're doing a great job getting 2 to the ball and just keep moving it.
Nearly shooting 60%, Jack. Grady off. I mentioned this stretch for the Raptors. Here's Lillard. You are seeing teams that are dialed in, Jack. It's to Portland at home and then Brooklyn, right? Barrett. Double clutch. Jackson was guarding him, and Barrett's getting buckets. And this is the thing. RJ, we've talked about it. He's a bucket getter. And so when you hit those droughts, he can deliver. He's got 22. Bobby Portis. Giannis thought about it. Scotty on a closeout. Giannis 6 shots officially. That's his 7th. 4 for 7. Here's Shed into the front court. Jamal Shed. And he's fouled by A.J. Green, and Green picked.
This gets tougher this week with the Knicks and Cavs Wednesday, Thursday on a back-to-back.
Shed with a bucket.
But again, if I'm going to evaluate this group, I want to see them against the best teams and see how they perform, and then you can make your decisions in terms of what you want to do with your roster.
And also you want to see him for a stretch, right? One game doesn't always tell the story.
Oh, that's my point. Just stay healthy and let it breathe.
This is a Bucks team that lost in the first round. In second round, 7 games, they didn't have Julius Randle at the time. Obviously no longer with them, with Minnesota. So
that's 0-4. Enough said. Offensive execution out there. And you hope that games and minutes under the belts of all these guys together. And that will help you a great deal down the road.
Stumbling Giannis, Abaji, the pass stolen, Shed now, Olynyk flips it up and through.
That's a team that's really in sync and dialed in, tremendous chemistry and playing for each other, right? All the sacrifices being made for each other, just trying to function together and get quality shots.
Now, great dish underneath.
To the strong side. The Raptor defense is a little slow on that.
Giannis is 4th triple-double of the season, is 49th in his career. Brown the corner 3. The vet shot doesn't go. Giannis with a rebound. Here's Ryan Rollins. Portis finds Gary the corner three, and another.
In the extra pass, penetration, the first receiver catches it, and a professional effort.
Has done a good job of giving us that extra incentive, but at the beginning of the year things were not feeling as unison as we wanted things, so it was kind of cool to see us all come together in Vegas and do what we needed to do. There was a little bit of an extra buy-in with each other, but then of course you forget that there's a regular season still going on, so after you win that cup you still have to get back to work, which he's excited that this is the group that he's going back to work with. Guys,
Bobby Portis, he just gets it done.
And he's tough as nails. What a competitor.
The deep three, end of the clock, doesn't go. The other thing with the NBA Cup for a team like Milwaukee is Bruce Brown. Giannis, you could see just how nasty that cut is on his right pinky finger. There was blood on the basketball, so he is out of the game right now. They're
coming up. You will be playing a team in New York, game here at home against in the Garden December 23rd. So the perimeter defense is going to be paramount on Wednesday night in New York.
Walter with a three, that's good. Jacoby Walter.
And you're playing then Thursday night against an excellent Cleveland team that can
40% from distance. They lead the NBA.
And they do a beautiful job, again, playing together, playing as a team.
And then on Saturday, it's in Detroit. Here's Bobby Portis back at it down.
A really nice year.
They are, and credit J.B. Bickerstaff, and Jaden Ivey is out, of course. But Detroit currently 17-18. They won 3 in a row and 7-10. Here's Shed.
Well, it's funny.
You hope it's a weekend game that everybody just travels over and checks it out.
Yeah,
remember, it's Toronto West.
Come over the Ambassador Bridge, folks.
That's right.
Support the Raptors in Detroit on Saturday.
Here's Ochai at the end of the clock, and it doesn't.
You see what Coach Campbell's done with the Lions, and you got to come in and you got to get guys buying in and playing a certain way.
A.J. Hinch and the Tigers.
Yep.
And they got things going in the Motor City, Jack.
They do. That was an excellent win for the Lions last night.
And a foul's going to be charged at Lopez.
Team, he's a legend, obviously in Detroit, and they play the Pistons tonight.
Here's Abaji. Shot doesn't go. Of course, all 12 shots. Here's Ryan Reynolds. Nice job with the set.
The actor.
Ryan Rollins, sorry.
Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, no.
I mean, sorry, I apologize, Jack.
Right, I'm saying,
I mean, he's.
Aren't you impressed? I caught that. I'm like, Ryan Reynolds.
It is.
I think he was trying to buy a hockey team at one point.
He was the Ottawa Sens, And Michael Andlauer ended up with the. He does own a soccer team.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, Wrexham. And I think they went up a division. There's a show about it. I'm sure you've watched.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Here's
I just know who Ryan Reynolds is.
Yeah, well, so do I. And obviously Ryan Rollins is not him. He's quick.
And I do know Michael Andlauer.
Yes,
so,
of course you do.
He's from Hamilton.
Yeah. And the...
What else do you need to know?
Rollins with it. Here's a jumper. Doesn't go. Gary with it. Gary signed a 1-year veteran minimum deal at Milwaukee. Good pickup for the Bucks. Prince with it, guarded by Bruce Brown. Here's Bobby Portis. The cut by Gary, and the bucket. 105
on that weak side cut.
And the denial. R.J. Barrett, 14 of his 22 from inside the paint. Another three.
That is business, okay?
Well, I think that we can say that for all of us, can't we?
I'm dialed in before game. I don't have time
but I'll
for
just say this, and it happened the other night. We got to see Corey Joseph, right? Corey Joe. And I went up to Corey. I said, hey. I said, you see Jack? He goes, yeah. I said, well, the Jackie drop. He goes, the Jackie drop.
He knows that
Corey
move that you
Hook.
did right at the end there, where you kind of did.
Yeah.
Corey seen me do that in Santa Monica many years ago.
Jackie has been doing those moves in the club. As that one is.
Listen, don't let nobody take your shine, okay?
Well, thank you, KG.
You
got my back.
you are the Beyonce of the group.
Hey, but here's the thing, Kayla. You know, there was a question being asked right in front of me, and then Doc mentioned it. You know, hey, and that's why I brought in, a teammate, right? You're right there. I go, well, it all started with Kayla, and then, of course, he brought in Jack.
Is that what it is? Is that it?
Yeah, you do interpretive dance. We don't know.
Interpretive.
I like that. I'm rolling with that. Interpretive dance.
It's interpretive dance.
Hey, I'm starting a new craze.
Well, or you just found out about one.
Is there such a thing as interpretive dance?
Yes.
I didn't even know it existed. Well, the people. My apologies to the people that interpretive dance because
you work off just feel, Jack.
That's right. He's going off the field. He's 23. That was in early December against Detroit. Jakob Poeltl. But hey, it's out there, Kayla, and there must be a few people watching it, I guess.
Listen, I rolled the dice. Y'all might not talk to me by the end of the season, but as long as we can ticket talk our way through, I'm very lucky.
That's right. Well, as
I always tell people I'm very lucky that I work with two fine gentlemen that don't take themselves too seriously.
those two knuckleheads, really.
Yeah. You said go, and we said okay.
Layup is good. 7:22 left here in the fourth. Raptors tomorrow head to New York, NYC, and then on to Cleveland on the second night of a back-to-back. Lead pass. Here's Bobby Portis, and then into the Motor City for a Saturday game against the Pistons.
That's about as tough a back-to-back as you could have in the Eastern Conference, Matty D, right?
Yeah, and Raptors, this is the only visit of the season by the Bucks. Toronto will be in Milwaukee on January the 17th. And we'll see the Bucks again. Scotty with a bucket. 5 and Scotty with 21. Quick after scoring 20. Raptors with Jonathan Mobo. Shed an offensive foul.
Good job by Shed that time.
Shed with a Mobo.
By the way, Detroit won tonight, so now they're at 500, Matt.
Shot doesn't go.
Bottom right there.
Just a great thrill to see him out here, overcoming injuries over the last 18 months. Grady Dick knocks it down and had an outstanding career. Played for Jerry Stackhouse for the Commodores and put in an immense amount of work. Was with the Pelicans and now here in Milwaukee on a two-way. And what a thrill it is for him. And the rest of the family as Gary Trent Jr. knocks it down. Hoopers, including his mother Bridget, and his aunt Erin, who was in the G League over the weekend, and now got a call back with the Milwaukee Bucks, playing in his 8th game. And the jump shot by Rollins doesn't go. Here's Shed into the front court. Grady. And a whistle and a foul on
NBA career, and he's got another year on his contract in Milwaukee, so pretty good career choice.
Here's Shed in the paint, and Abaji with a 3 doesn't go, and the rebound for the Bucks. Rollins looking for Robbins on the inside, guarded by Shed, puts it on the deck. The double comes, they'll kick it. Rollins now. Beauchamp makes a move, and he gets the ball. Jack, you mentioned it. This is we've seen this a couple of times this season where teams have come in, Dial City being one. Tonight, here's Connaughton, and he'll lay it up and through.
Good move that time, hitting right by Abaji on a bounce.
Mobo over now to Walter. Walter with the deep 3. And the shot doesn't go.
You know, there are certain nights for a coaching staff and a team that everything clicks. Tonight for Milwaukee, that's what it's been. It's just been one of those nights that, you know, 5, 6 guys in double figures. It's been an excellent performance tonight.
Former Raptor DeLon Wright. Robbins guarded by Mobo. Looking.
He has the opportunity to learn from Lopez every day in practice. That's going to help him develop as a big man. DeLon Wright with a nice block.
DeLon, his first 3.5 years with the Raptors. Walter counted in the foul to the line. Here's Grady. The 3 doesn't go. Grady 3 of 11, 3 of 8 from 3-point range for 9 points. Jacoby, and that shot doesn't go. Connaughton, and that one's Shed. Robbins with a rebound. He was first team all SEC at Vanderbilt. Beauchamp cut off. Here's Connaughton. Right. Beauchamp with a corner 3. That's an air ball. Under 3 minutes left, Jack. Mobo runs the floor, and he's Jack
played some tennis, so not outdoors, and I can't say I'd ever end up in Australia playing tennis. I don't think they appreciate really good tennis there. Not my version of it.
Here's Connaughton. Shot doesn't go. Robbins, the offensive rebound, and then knocked away by Abaji. Off to DeLon Wright. 2:22 to go. Shot clock down to 5, and DeLon, the shot doesn't go. And here's Grady Dick into the front court. Mobo launches the 3, and it's good. So Jonathan Mobo, he's played in all but 1 game. Mobo, the largest lead, 33. There's Robbins on the inside, waits, and unable to. His 2 sisters, Izzy and Aaron. Watch the foul line. And Moody with the rebound. There's Robbins, waits, gets stripped by Grady. Abaji, Shed. Here's Walter. Step down, improved to 18 and 16. And 7 and 9. Jack on the road. Here's Wright, the veteran in his 10th year. Out of Utah.
It was their head coach.
Beauchamp the corner. 3 air ball. 1:20 to go. Grady. And a foul. Combined for 46 of the. And then the bench as well. And of course, now with healthy players back, rotations are going to change and adjust.
Yep.
Didn't see Chris Boucher. Didn't see Davion
Mitchell tonight.
Yep.
Neither played. Yep.
And the 3 is good. 1:01 to go. Shed working with Mobo. Here's Walter. Jab step on the attack. And a travel. And he had a triple-double tonight. 5 of 8. 11 points, 12 rebounds, 13 assists. Shot clock at 8. And they stumbled early as Robbins finds Wright.
Moving it, making the extra pass, open 3s. 22 of 44, 50% from 3. Wow.
We talked about the 3-point shooting of the opponents of the Raptors. Clock down, Walter connects. And Doc Rivers calling everybody off, saying just walk it off. Doc Rivers comes over to Dark, and the Milwaukee Bucks improve to 18 and 16. Raptors fall to 8.